Good morning. Thank you for tuning in to your daily Wallops weather briefing for Thursday, December 19th. Seeing some sunny skies out there, but temperatures are very cold. We saw that low about 22 or 23 degrees this morning, and temperatures still have not really rebounded to freezing, and they're only expected to get up into the mid-30s as we go into this afternoon. So very cold air mass overhead with some cold high pressure, which is also allowing us to have these clear skies. We'll see these winds die down as well, becoming calm overnight. Taking a look at our surface analysis across the region, there you have that big area of some very cold Arctic high pressure starting to move down and build into the mid-Atlantic region, and we're seeing a little bit of that pressure gradient tight across the northeast. That's what helped give us those breezier winds this morning. Those contributed to wind chill, giving us wind chills down to around 10 degrees earlier this morning. So very cold out there. Those winds will slowly decrease as that high pressure continues to build into this afternoon, and we'll see those winds become calm this evening into overnight hours, which will give us the ingredients for another very cold night and Friday morning. Take a quick look at our surface analysis or satellite across the area. You see those mostly sunny skies taking hold of pretty much the entire mid-Atlantic this morning. You see a little bit on the satellite, that white color across Pennsylvania, just showing the snowfall up there, and then really just seeing those clouds off the coast as you have that cold air streaming over that relatively warm ocean water. Taking a brief look at our upper level winds this morning, seeing northwesterly winds at the surface running around 10 to 15 knots up to 1,000 feet, then increasing to around 30 to 35 knots through 6,000 feet, and then we'll see those winds jump to around 60 knots between the 9 and 12,000 feet, and then 70 to 75 knots between 16 and 25,000 feet. Freezing level this morning was obviously at the surface. Let's take a look at our forecast for today. Going to be seeing that high only get up to around 34 degrees this afternoon. Very cold out there, running around 10 to 15 degrees below normal for this time of year. Going to see those winds become northwesterly 8 to 13 knots late this morning and early this afternoon, then weakening to 6 to 11 knots by the late afternoon hours, and then becoming pretty much calm as we go into the overnight hours and into the mid-morning hours of Friday, seeing that low down to 22 degrees tomorrow. Could even be seeing a couple degrees below that, depending on if we get that cold air mass lingering across the area just a little bit longer. Taking a look at our terminal forecast for today, going to be seeing a few clouds of 3,000 feet throughout the morning hours, and then seeing just a few clouds of 10,000 feet possible as we go to the afternoon, but that looks more and more unlikely, looking like we're just going to be seeing some clear skies this afternoon and into the overnight hours, and not really seeing any clouds until we get a little bit of cirrus starting to creep in by the mid-morning hours of tomorrow. Take a look at our long-range forecast model to show you how the weather patterns are going to progress over the next several days here. There we have that very cold high pressure continuing to build in as we go throughout the day, pretty much settling right overhead as we go into this evening and tonight, which is why we'll get those calm winds for the overnight hour and give us some good radiational cooling to drop those temperatures back near 20 degrees for tomorrow morning. As we go into tomorrow, we're going to still see that high pressure pretty much in control across much of the eastern half of the United States. Still very cold across the region. Not quite as cold tomorrow, but temperatures will still be below average in the low 40s. As we go into Saturday, we'll see that Arctic high pressure really kind of weaken and see another high pressure build over the area that's going to be a little bit more moderate, which will help return our temperature slowly to more seasonable levels. And then that high pressure is going to pretty much remain solid across the mid-Atlantic as we go over the next 10 days here. We'll see this low pressure impact the southeastern United States, but due to that persistent high pressure across the northeast, we aren't going to really see that impact the weather here along the Delmarva, other than maybe some upper level cloudiness streaming off of it. Otherwise, going to remain fairly seasonable, maybe even temperatures a few degrees above normal as we get into Christmas Eve and Christmas and through late next week as well, with that high pressure still remaining in control. Really no precipitation in sight until maybe late next week. So taking a look at our 7-day forecast for today, going to be cold today, so make sure to keep bundled up out there as those winds are still a little bit up, helping to drop those wind chills down to a cold 34. Low once again, tomorrow is going to be 22 degrees, and then mostly sunny tomorrow once again with a high only of 42, so remaining below normal for this time of year. Going to start to see those temperatures slowly moderate once we get into Saturday. Still going to be chilly Saturday, the high of 44, low of 24. As we're kind of in between that Arctic high pressure and that other high pressure starting to build, we'll see a little bit of some mid and upper level cloudiness increase on Saturday. So expect some partly to mostly cloudy skies. And then Sunday through Tuesday, really seeing this high pressure continuing to build across the region. That'll help to moderate our temperatures slowly throughout the week, with those temperatures increasing from the upper 40s on Sunday to the mid 50s on Christmas Eve. And then Wednesday on Christmas Day is looking to be rather mild out there under partly cloudy skies. Temperatures are going to be a little bit above normal, it looks like, in the upper 50s. That'll do it for your daily weather briefing. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 8:15 a.m. and at 10 a.m. Have a wonderful day.